Hey everyone, Mike from Just Watch back with another Just Watch review. Today we are doing our 1 week on the wrist review of the Seiko SRPC 93 Save the Ocean Samurai. Really enjoy wearing this watch. A couple of things about it. We actually did our intro video to this watch, which is posted on our channel. I'll give you a link below in the description so you can see more up close and macros of this watch and the beautiful blue dial, which it definitely has, that I enjoy very much. I really enjoyed wearing this watch. A couple of things about it though. It is definitely on the oversized scale. I think Seiko needs to address this too as they go forward. I think we're definitely seeing a trend down away from the big oversized watches, you know, the whole Invicta 47, 48 millimeter thing. I think we're definitely seeing a return to kind of the normal being a 40 or so. And I'm a bigger person. I'm 6'3", my wrist is 175 millimeters or 7 inches, depending on which you prefer for measurement unit. And I don't know, maybe it's because I've been wearing a smaller Rolex Sea Dweller and also the Tudor wrist check. The Tudor Black Bay Black continues to dominate my wrist as far as wrist time goes. You know, the Tudor Black Bay Black is a 41, and this watch is considerably bigger than the Tudor Black Bay Black, and it really looks oversized compared to my 16600 Sea Dweller that I've also been wearing. And I think this is something that, and I actually hope this is something that Seiko addresses going forward. I would love to see this watch in a 39 or 40 millimeter size, just a little bit less meat on it. And I know that it's meant to be, you know, a very strong, masculine, angular watch in the way of the Samurai, but you know, the Samurai probably weren't big people either, so we can look at it that way too. I think there's two sides to the coin here that we can look at. But getting into the mechanics of the watch, it is a wonderful stainless construction with beautiful angles and really nice finishing, beautiful matte finish, and also some incredible polished finish. Great, you know, the classic tsunami wave engraved case back that we've come to know and love from Seiko divers over the last 3 decades, and really just a gorgeous blue dial. I don't know if anybody is making dials as wonderfully and as beautiful as Seiko is right now, but the Save the Ocean dial is quite stunning. Of course, you have the great Seiko Superluminova, very reactive and very active and just glows all night and very brightly, and doesn't even take much light to activate it. So I'm definitely a big fan of the dial layout as well. It's a very easy to read dial. It does feature Seiko's kind of what I call the broad hour hand. So you have that broad arrowhead looking hour hand with a long minute hand. You have the date at 3 o'clock, of course. And I really do like the applied index markers. They're stainless steel, polished, beveled, just really nicely executed. They're applied perfectly. As far as the alignment on the watch goes, everything is perfect. You have a really nice alignment on the chapter ring, and just no issues at all on the dial to speak of. Also with the bezel, it's an anodized aluminum with a light blue to a dark blue that matches the dial. Maybe a little too busy for my taste. I'd like to see a few less hash marks. It has hash marks running all the way around the dial. I would love to see this dial, especially where the color is so nice. I'd love to see less hash marks on this dial and more of that gorgeous color that it has. And then the actual metal itself of the bezel is a gunmetal, kind of a gunmetal gray, which matches the winding crown. And I really like that kind of little extra touch of color that Seiko did include here on this watch between the winding crown and the bezel. That little bit of like a gunmetal or charcoal definitely adds to the look of the watch, especially with the dark blue. And speaking of the crown is a knurled edged, it's a wide crown as far as the actual thickness, the depth of it goes, and it's also, I'd say it's in the 6 millimeter diameter size. It is unsigned, very easy to grip and operate, and the actual functioning on the crown is flawless as far as the winding, the unwinding, the threading in and out of the case, and also the detent stops when you're coming to half clutch and full clutch are all very nice, you know, very discernible clicks as you're going in and out, and the actual setting of the time is very positive feeling as far as there's just no slop or anything like that as you're setting the time with the watch, which I definitely appreciate. It also clicks over right at midnight, which I like, and it's a very positive click as it changes over from, you know, day to day on the calendar function, which is at 3 o'clock. Of course, the crown operates the 4R35 movement contained within, which is a 23 joule Seiko in-house movement, vibrates along at 21,600 vibrations per hour. 4R35 is a workhorse movement. It is the date-only version of the same movement that they are running in the Turtle, which is the 4R36. It also has one more joule, so it's a 24 joule movement instead of 23. I like the 4R35. Wearing this on the wrist, I found that it is running about 2 seconds fast per day, so really acceptable, especially considering the price point of this watch. I think that performance is more than adequate for this price point. I'm very happy with +2, -2. I think that's pretty strong. That's running within cost standards, so that's a good thing. Like I said, I have nothing but positive to say about this watch. The bezel action's phenomenal. The overall aesthetic of the watch is very nice looking. There is a lot of blue, especially if you're running it on a blue NATO like this. If you're running it on the Oyster bracelet, it does somewhat break that up. It also adds a lot more weight. This is definitely a heavy bracelet, so it does add more weight to the watch to wear. I wanted something a little bit lighter to wear in the summertime, so I've been running it on this NATO strap. Overall impression on this watch, I would give it a 9 as far as just the overall aesthetic, the value for the price, the accuracy of the movement, the manipulation as far as all the mechanics go. I think it's very strong. I think this watch is a very strong purchase. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking for a watch in this vein. I definitely appreciate that Seiko is doing this and contributing to help our ocean. As a surfer, that's something that I definitely appreciate as well. So anyways, I really enjoy the watch. As I said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick 1 week review. My only complaint with it, and it's not even a complaint, it's more something that I would like to see Seiko address going forward. I'd like to see them move away from the 44 millimeter size range and kind of keep everything in the 40, 41. Maybe make something, a smaller version of this too. I think that'd be kind of cool like they did with the Turtle. Other than that, this watch is aces. So anyways, thank you for tuning into this episode. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, thank you for tuning in. I definitely hope you guys hit that subscribe button below. And also please do hit that like button and also let us know in your comments what you think about the Samurai or anything else in the watch world. If you want to talk about, definitely hit me up. Always love to talk to you guys about watches. Everybody, thank you for joining us for this episode of Just Watch Reviews. We will see you back soon with another review. All right, everybody, thanks. Have a good day.